Did you know that the most common reason seniors feel tired, winded, and weak has almost nothing to do with their muscles or their age? It's something far more fundamental, something you do over 20,000 times a day without a second thought. We're talking about your lungs. Many seniors feel their energy slipping away. They get breathless walking to the mailbox. They feel a tightness in their chest after climbing a single flight of stairs, or they chalk up that constant fatigue to just getting older. But what if it's not just aging? What if the very way you've been breathing for years is secretly starving your body of the oxygen it needs to stay strong, balanced, and independent? Weak lungs don't just make you feel out of breath. They affect your memory, your circulation, your balance, and even your ability to recover from a simple illness. The decline is quiet, it's insidious, and most people don't notice it until they're already struggling. But here's the good news. You can reverse this decline. And you don't need expensive equipment or strenuous exercises. In fact, the solution is a simple 5-minute morning ritual that can reopen your lungs, boost your energy, and transform the way you feel all day long. Before we dive into this powerful technique, I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt that frustrating shortness of breath or a lingering fatigue that you couldn't explain? Just take a moment to write "yes" in the comments below. Let's see how many of us are in this together. Your story matters, and it helps us all realize we're not alone. So what is really happening inside your chest as you get older? For decades, we've been told that losing our breath is just a normal part of life. After 60, we accept it, we slow down, and we gradually give up the activities we once loved. But the truth is far more complex. It's not just about age, it's about disuse. Think of your lungs like a pair of balloons. When you're young, every breath fills them completely. But over time, due to stress, poor posture, and sedentary habits, we start taking shallower breaths. We only use the top third of our lungs, and the bottom 2/3 become stiff and less efficient. Your diaphragm, the powerful muscle beneath your lungs that should be doing most of the work, gets lazy. Your chest muscles tighten, and your rib cage loses its flexibility. At first, the effects are subtle. You might find yourself sighing a lot, trying to catch a breath you didn't even realize you were missing. Maybe you can't laugh as hard as you used to without feeling winded. You chalk it up to a long day or not being as fit as you once were. But beneath the surface, something more serious is happening. When your lungs aren't working at full capacity, your body isn't getting enough oxygen. And every single cell in your body needs oxygen to function. Your brain needs it to think clearly. Your heart needs it to pump efficiently. And your leg muscles, they desperately need it to keep you steady on your feet. Have you ever felt that unexplained brain fog in the afternoon? Or a sudden wave of fatigue that makes you feel like you have to sit down right now? That isn't just a sign of a long day. It could be a sign that your brain and body are running on an oxygen deficit. And shockingly, the very habits you think are harmless, like sitting for long periods or hunching over your phone, are making it worse. But what if you could change that? What if you could retrain your lungs to work for you, not against you? The solution begins the moment you wake up. This isn't some complicated, time-consuming routine. It's a simple, powerful sequence that takes less than 5 minutes, and it sets the tone for your entire day. Let's walk through it together. Step 1. The awakening breath. Before you even get out of bed, I want you to sit up slowly. Don't rush. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Now, close your mouth and breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. The goal is to feel the hand on your belly rise, while the hand on your chest stays relatively still. Why is this so important? This is called diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing. It forces you to use the full capacity of your lungs, especially those lower lobes that have been neglected for years. Most people are chest breathers, which is a shallow, inefficient way to breathe that's often linked to stress and anxiety. Hold that breath for just 2 seconds. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, as if you're blowing out a candle. Feel your belly fall. Repeat this 5 times. This simple act alone sends a powerful message to your nervous system. We are calm, we are safe, we are in control. It lowers your blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, and immediately increases the oxygen flowing to your brain. Step 2. The open chest stretch. Next, stand up and find a window. If you can, open it just a crack to let in some fresh air. Now, as you take a slow, deep breath in, I want you to raise both of your arms overhead. Reach for the ceiling. Feel that gentle stretch in your rib cage and down your sides. This movement physically creates more space for your lungs to expand. It awakens the small intercostal muscles between your ribs that are essential for deep breathing. As you exhale slowly, let your arms drift back down. Do this 5 times. You are not just stretching your arms, you are stretching the very container that holds your breath. You might feel a little tightness at first. That's a good sign. It means you are waking up muscles that have been dormant. Step 3. The gentle side bend. Finally, with your feet shoulder-width apart, raise your right arm straight up. As you exhale, gently lean to your left side. You should feel a wonderful stretch all along your right side. Don't push it. Just go as far as feels comfortable. This movement helps to clear out any stagnant air that has settled in the bottom of your lungs overnight. Inhale as you return to the center and then repeat on the other side. Do this twice for each side. The entire ritual, the breathing, the arm raises, the side bends, takes less than 5 minutes, but its effects will last all day. You have just reset your body's entire system. You've oxygenated your blood, calmed your nervous system, and gently woken up your body with movement and intention. But protecting your lungs doesn't stop with your morning ritual. What you eat and drink can either help your lungs thrive or make them struggle. Many seniors don't realize that certain foods can increase inflammation and mucus production, making it even harder to breathe. Let's look at what you should be eating to support your lungs. First, focus on anti-inflammatory foods. Berries like blueberries and strawberries are packed with antioxidants that protect your lung cells from damage. Fatty fish like salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been proven to reduce inflammation in the airways. Second, add in warming herbs and spices. Ginger and turmeric are powerhouses when it comes to lung health. A warm cup of ginger or turmeric tea in the morning can help soothe your airways and improve circulation. Cinnamon is another excellent choice. Try sprinkling it on warm oatmeal. Finally, don't forget about garlic and onions. These contain compounds that help your body fight off infections and clear out congestion, acting as a natural defense system for your respiratory health. This is just as important. If your lungs feel heavy or congested, try reducing your intake of processed meats, excessive dairy, and sugary drinks. These foods can promote inflammation and increase mucus production in some people, making your lungs feel clogged and heavy. The goal is to feel light and open, and your diet should reflect that. And what about the single most overlooked nutrient for lung health? It's not a vitamin, it's water. Proper hydration is critical. When you're dehydrated, the mucosal linings in your airways can become thick and sticky, making it harder to breathe and trapping irritants. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day keeps that mucus thin and easy to clear. It's such a simple thing, but it can make a world of difference. Now that you know what to do, let's uncover the 3 common mistakes that could be sabotaging your efforts to breathe better. Mistake number 1: believing you need to push hard. Many people think that to strengthen their lungs, they need to do intense, breathless cardio. But for seniors, especially those with compromised lung function, the opposite is often true. Pushing yourself to the point of gasping for air can cause inflammation and stress. The lungs respond to kindness and consistency, not force. Gentle, rhythmic movement, like walking or this morning ritual, is far more effective. Mistake number 2: ignoring your posture. Have you ever noticed how you sit when you're watching TV or looking at your phone? Many of us are hunched over, and this posture physically compresses your lungs, reducing their capacity by up to 30%. You can do all the breathing exercises in the world, but if you spend the rest of your day slouched, you're fighting an uphill battle. A simple fix? Sit up straight, roll your shoulders back, and give your lungs the space they need to do their job. Mistake number 3: relying only on short-term fixes. While inhalers and medications can be lifesavers, they often only manage the symptoms. They don't address the root cause of weak lung function, which is often disuse and stiffness. This morning ritual isn't a replacement for medical advice, but it is a powerful tool to rebuild the foundation of your lung health, so you rely less on quick fixes and more on your body's own natural strength. So, let's bring this all together. For years, you may have been told that feeling weak, tired, and out of breath is just an unavoidable part of getting older. But now you know the truth. The problem isn't just your age, it's the quiet, gradual decline of your lung function. A decline caused by years of shallow breathing and disuse. But you have the power to change that. It starts with a simple choice the moment you wake up. Instead of rushing into your day, you can take 5 minutes to honor your breath. You can retrain your diaphragm, stretch your rib cage, and flood your body with the life-giving oxygen it has been craving. This isn't just about breathing better. This is about living better. It's about having the energy to play with your grandkids, the stamina to take that long walk you love, and the confidence to know that your body is strong and resilient. A simple shift in your morning routine can mean the difference between struggling with fatigue and moving through your day with vitality. The path to stronger lungs and a stronger life is not found in a pill or a complex machine. It's found in the quiet, consistent rhythm of your own breath. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, the next step is to take action. I'd love to hear from you again. Take a moment to share one thing you've learned from this video that you plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button, share it with someone you care about, and be sure to subscribe for more insights on how to stay strong, sharp, and independent for years to come. Thank you for watching. Here's to living life not with less breath, but with more.